Lemon Biscotti. In this bowl we have oil, sugar, eggs, and the secret ingredient is, of course, true lemon. You need a lot of these to make it lemony, and your lemon extract and a little vanilla. One tablespoon of baking powder. Mix it all together. We're going to divide our biscotti dough in thirds. We're going to make mini biscotti. So we're going to leave it aside here. So that way you can see. You can just eyeball it. You don't have to be exact. Wet hand. Biscotti dough won't stick when you have wet hand. Wet hands. So you can do a big loaf, one big loaf, or 3 mini loaf. You want mini biscotti. Now I'm going to glaze biscotti. When it comes out, I'm going to do a lemon glaze on it. So if you're not glazing your biscotti, now's the time to sprinkle on those nice big sugar before you bake them. So when you slice them, they'll look pretty. The biscotti was on a sillipat. I move it to a baking tray, and we're gonna bake this. These just came out of the oven. They look great. Cut off the end a little bit like this, and this you can eat it later. But here's the biscotti. You want to cut the biscotti so it'll be one action, one slice like that, so that way it won't break. See? You can cut it as thick as you like, but about a thumb worth. You know, see my little pinky here? So you can do it thicker if you like, but that's a good size. So all the cut pieces, you're going to line them single file. Leave a little air gap, not that much. And make sure there's a little space in between the biscotti, so that way it will dry. And we're going to cook it for 300 degrees. Okay, you hear that timer? Cut off the oven, but we're not going to open the oven. We're going to leave the biscotti there overnight or until the oven cools. And we'll check to see if the biscotti is crispy. We're going to make the lemon glaze for the lemon biscotti. Fresh lemon. Take the extra time to zest the lemon and squeeze fresh lemon juice. I use a fork to get the juice out nice and easy. You just twist the fork. So 2 lemons. I have about not even half a cup yet. So I have the lemon zest right here of 2 lemons. And now you want to pour your lemon juice in here. You got to measure. Now just be careful, don't let the seed go into your mixing bowl. We start with 1 cup of powdered sugar. You want a thick consistency because you're going to dip the lemon biscotti in here. 2 cups of powdered sugar. So far it's 2.5 cups to not even a half cup of lemon juice. Yeah, a little thicker. So it's almost 3 cups of sugar to almost half a cup of lemon juice. So you make it to the consistency that you want. If you made it too thick, then you can always add more lemon juice to it to thin it out. Okay, this is a good consistency. This is what our biscotti looks like after it dries overnight. But if you're in rush, as soon as the oven cool, you can check it. If it's crispy, you can hear that? If it's crispy, it's done. And look at these little ends here. Now this we can taste. So we're going to test this. Okay, and we're going to dip it in here. See? It dipped nicely. That's perfect. Now let's test this. So you want to let it dry. And then you can package it up. But let's taste this. It didn't dry too hard. Because you're making your own biscotti, so you can dry it as hard as you want. This is a perfect. It won't hurt your teeth. It's delicious. I'm going to add more lemon powder into this because it's not lemony enough for me. To make it more lemony, I'm adding more true lemon powder. Because I want a really thick consistency, so I had to put a lot of sugar in here to dip the biscotti. So therefore, it took away a lot of the lemony taste. So now you add more lemony taste to it by adding lemon powder. If this is too thick, we can add a little more lemon juice to it. Taste. The best way to taste if this lemon is lemony enough is to dip your, your end, that biscotti you cut. Now this is where you do your tasting. Perfect. 5 packs of lemon made this more lemony, so it's perfect. Now I transfer into a smaller bowl because I want to get my whole batch of frosting all crumbly when you dip it. Because if you have any left over, you can use it for glaze on other cookies. So we're going to dip. See, when it's settled, it will smooth out by itself. And you stand it up. So you dip. Maybe you go this way. There we go. You can get a little spatula and smooth it out if you want to, but I think it's going to smooth itself out. So you stand it up on your sheet and you let the frosting dry. You see how your frosting, your glaze get crumbly? So you don't want to dip into the whole batch. And this is what this biscotti will look like. Look at these biscotti. They're all dry now. Now we can package them up. Look at this. Let's try one of these right here. These are the ends. These are your taster. So lemony. It's delicious. Bon appetit. See you in the next video.